So I was browsing around YouTube once and I saw this video on opinions. Someone was talking about negative opinions and whatnot. So I figured I'd give my opinion on that very subject. Now, for starters, about being interested in negative opinions. Um, we all are like that. I just wanted to get this one done first. With negative opinions, it's like with me, a lot of times I'll waste my time looking up internet drama. I mean, why? Why do we have this fascination over this? Well, it's basically like a friend of mine says. It's morbid curiosity. Like when you're driving, there's a car accident, or if you're walking, and you spot a car accident. Naturally, you're gonna want to see what happened. Is everyone okay? How bad is everything? Those who have genuine concern would be worried about who got hurt, if there was any fatalities and whatnot, and those who are just generally jerks are wondering how brutal it is, how much blood splatter there is, and it goes the whole gamut really. And it's same way, and just like with a car accident, it's same with wanting to know about a negative opinion or my interest in drama or people's interest in drama for that matter. And I mean, part of it is morbid curiosity. Another part is, well, boredom. Sometimes we have those days where it's all good, nothing bad is going on, and we just have this. We just seek conflict. As I say, some take this to an unhealthy degree and start fights with other people. But thankfully, there's those who tend to be a bit of a Budinsky. But even then, there are, of course, the curious onlookers. Now, on to the next one. My opinions on negative opinions in general. As I see it, a negative opinion can be either based on bias and judgment, or it can be based on critical thought. And if someone's a negative opinion that's more of a bias or a judgment thing, like someone who wants to listen to soft piano music, but they don't like Great Balls of Fire because the tempo is too high. There's too much tempo to it. There's too much speed. There's vocal work, and an opinion like that you shouldn't even care about, because the person that just wants their kind of music. They don't want better music. They want their kind of music. And then there's those who are critical about the music. They'll look at it, think about stuff like, how does the notes flow? Is there a melody to this? Is there balance with harmonics? Is Do the notes work together in a melodious sample? Those who think like this and can give an opinion without being biased towards their preferences, I say it would be good to listen to such opinions, simply because it gives you a good idea of where to improve. Where to improve. If a transition is sloppy, if the pitch just goes against the rest of the if the pitch on one instrument goes against the rest of the instruments, or if someone good who's only good vocally as alto trying to do soprano and just hitting the notes wrong. I mean, these are a lot of examples of critical thinking. And especially if you're an artist, if you're getting opinions from people who actually know the music and actually not being judgmental and not wanting you to do their style, then you listen. But for those who want to stick to one style, and they say you should be this one particular style, I would say ignore it. All artists should ignore those who want their style to be changed. And this is just not just in music. This is just going all the way in general. Now, last thing to talk about. Has such opinions affect you? So I'm reading off this as I was like scribbling notes. Have these affect? Because this is another question that the guy asked on the video, and people were leaving comments. And of course, I'm doing a video response instead. So yeah. These opinions never really. If I never heard the music CD before, it's the same as my purchasing decisions with video games, or anime, or movies, or even comic books. I'm gonna try looking for as many opinions as possible. And these days, since I've become a smarter consumer, and not just smarter consumer, but a smarter person in general when it comes to this subject, I look around for every single opinion, both good and bad. And in order to make a good decision on if I want this, even if it's a free product, and surfing the net, you're gonna find loads of it. Free animations, animated videos you could download, free games to download, free music to download, everything. It's good to read all opinions, good and bad, because it gives you a good idea of what it has, and even with the free stuff, sure, you're not wasting money, but you are wasting time having to acquire them. And it would suck to acquire something without knowing what it is, and find that you've spent anywhere from 5 minutes to a full hour of your time getting it, only to see that it's not what you want. So, are opinions good? Good to listen to? Should they affect the way you think, the way you observe? I would say yes, they should, but you gotta be really thorough with reading the opinions. Like, it goes back to what I said of people who are judgmental and biased. Like, if someone who actually believes that rock is the devil's music and will tell you don't buy this music CD because it's got rock and roll in it, like, you should not listen to that opinion. But someone who listens to a nice mix, like someone who listens to a broad range of rock, like from Metallica to Soundgarden to Aerosmith to ZZ Top, an opinion from someone like that will actually give something more valid. And if they give good reasons for not wanting to get that kind of music, regardless of genre, then those are opinions worth listening to. And if they give good opinions as to why you should get it, then you should get it, given that you like what he says. And like I've said, it isn't just with music, it's with all forms of entertainment and art in general. And that's my opinion on negative opinions, or rather, opinion on opinions. And, good day.